What's up, YouTube? I know you can't see my pretty face, but I know you don't want to either, but it's time for an unboxing. This is the Aza XQ1 in a white. I decided to go with this case for my computer. And I know I haven't opened any of the parts for my unboxings of my new stuff, but I whipped out the table for this one. You know, we got it all going on right now. This one we're going to unbox. This one we're going to see what you get inside. This one I'm excited about. So, as you can see, this case does come in white or black. I went with the white one. The reason I went with the white one, $10 off coupon, so it was $109.99. Mine's a $10 off coupon, knocked it to $99.99. Plus, there is a $20 mail-in rebate on Newegg right now. So, if you like this unboxing and like this case, and you're interested in it, you can get this case, full tower, $79.99. It may be something you may be interested in. So as you can see up here, it says a case. It's the XT1, and it is the white one. So the white one was my choice. I really have fallen in love with white cases after watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of reviews. This is not my original choice for the case. My original choice for the case was the Fractal Designs R2 XL. I decided this case met the budget. So sometimes you have to put budget into a factor when choosing your items. In this case, I actually put, budget into place. So some people's going to go, well, that's not the case. I know what you're going to say. So let's show you the box. This is the front of the box. Shows you the white and the black. Shows you, whoa, wrong side. Down here, what the front of the white and the black does. The black comes with the red LEDs. The white comes with the blue LEDs inside. On the side, I think this is the side I want. I don't know if they say the same thing. I haven't reviewed the box. But it tells you the model name, the XT1. The model number, the CSAZ XT1. Because this is the white, it's the XT1W. The type is a full tower. The color, based upon what you get. The material is Japanese SECC steel. What else does it have? Side panel window it has. Power supply, no. CPU cooling capacity up to 190 millimeters. Motherboards can support an XL ATX, a full ATX, or a micro ATX. And power location is at the bottom. So that's all good and dandy. I'm pretty sure most of you probably only care about what kind of motherboard it fits. Expansions comes with 4, 5 1/4, 1, 3 1/2 external, 6, 3 1/2 drive bays, 1 easy swap 2 1/2 SSD, and 1 easy swap 3 1/2 HD hard drive. Expansion slots 8, and I/O ports 2 USB 3.0s, 2 USB 2.0s, and HD audio. So cooling system comes with 1 230, 1 140, 1 140, and 1 120. So 4 fans already built into the case. That is actually a bonus to me as someone that's building for the first time. It's going to save me from, actually going to help save my budget. I know I can go buy better fans later, but for starting off and getting this thing started, getting 4 fans already pre-installed in the case is a good thing. Physical specs, 22 1/3 by 8.1 by 20.3, and the weight is about 22 pounds, and the features, whatever. I'll post a link below so you can read everything this case comes with. I posted this on Reddit. People liked the deal. People did not like the look of it. They said it looks like a transformer, but whatever. I actually liked it because it looked different. It didn't look like something a lot of people have. Another thing I liked about it is there wasn't many reviews on it, which made me think many people don't have this case. So, I like being a little different. And some of the reviews were, but whatever. We flip it around this side, push it this way so you can see the whole box. What you get is the top ventilation with 230 millimeter system exhaust fan, CPU cooler installation, supports NVIDIA ATI long graphics cards up to 320 millimeters long. That sounds like a really good thing. Supports bottom mount PSU. You got your dimensions down here. 2 USB 3.0s, 2 USB 2.0s, and eSATA. That's for the front. Supports up to 220 millimeter water cooling radiators. That's good for if you're doing water cooling, which I may do later on my computer. So we all know. And clear side panel window with 140 mm intake fan on the side. Easy swap HD trays designed for easy installation. So we have the easy swap stuff. We have lots of fans. As somebody that has never bought a case before, this seems to have came with everything I need to get started. So the price after rebate, $80. Free shipping too. Don't forget that it's free shipping from Newegg. Free shipping on a full tower case for $80. If you're on a budget like I am right now, and you're putting most of your money into parts, which I was, so my case kind of had to be budgeted, I think this is a good price, $80. But again, we are just looking at what it says. We haven't got into what's inside. So I got my trusty old blade from when I used to work at Circuit City. This was the blade I used all the time. So it's time to open this bad boy and see what the inside is. So I have never opened a computer case before. I have never bought a computer case. As far as the rest of you, I'm extremely excited to see what you get. Alright. So let's flip this thing on its side, and you can see the top, no inner box. Medium hard-ish foam. I know some people are really concerned about foam because in case it breaks in shipping or whatever. So mediocrely hard foam, which I know some people care, but actually that was the front panel, by the way. So let's plop you this way. There we go. So pop the bottom off. Got all your utensils, which we'll get into in a little bit. And as you can see, I'll put all these things over here. It's kind of hard. It has some squish to it. Nothing drastically horrible. So let's go this right side up. There we go. We got it off. We have the instruction manual, which I know some people really don't care about, but whatever. I am going to actually kind of care about the instruction manual. All right. So what else do we got in here? Let's take this thing out of the plastic first. That'd be a good thing. It'd be nice if I put this thing on camera, wouldn't it? All right. So come on. Come on, plastic. Come on up. So there we go. All right, so as you can see on the side, we have a window, which is pretty nice if you want to see your stuff. You have a window. You have a fan. It's graded. And you can see right here. You have a graded fan, probably the 140 millimeter fan. You have one huge fan up top, which I'll show you in a minute. We have the back. Show you the back. You can clearly see your fan, your output fan. You have your spot right here for where your components will go for your motherboard. All your PCI slots, power supply, all of it's right here. Water cooling grommets right there and right there. It's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. On the other side, nothing. It's just plain. It's kind of pushed out a little bit. There's like a little X right here. Looks kind of cool. Looks like they pushed it out a little bit so you have room for cable management. So on the front, you don't see the fancy face plates on. This is what it looks like without the face plates. So the face plates are not on this bad boy. You have your slots and your intake fan, and this should be your hot swap. This thing comes off. Come on. Did I get this thing off? Come on. Or don't come off, whatever. There you go. There you go. Hot swap. It actually pushes out a little bit. It's just on a hinge. So you can open it, and there's like a little lever right there. You can see these are graded, so you have extra cooling. You can see this is graded on the fan. So this does not come off. It's not that I can tell, unfortunately, but it's graded, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right. So, on the top, I don't know if you can see this, but you have a huge 230 millimeter fan. Pretty cool. And on the bottom, you can see it has a removable filter, so easy cleaning for your power supply. Has another filter that also comes off. So you have another filter right there that slides, and it's on little feet. Not too big, but you can gladly see what it is. So let's take this thing off. I heard one of the complaints I heard. So let's do. I have to find that piece. It just fell off. It just jumped at me. That kind of sucked. So one of the complaints was this thing does not slide. It just pops off. And there you go. These, I'm sure, are your face plates. We'll open that in a minute. You can see the blue LED fan. You can see the inside. Let's leave that right there for now. Or let it fall. Whatever. Don't really care. Motherboard. Doesn't seem to give. It has some give to it. Not too much. All your cables for your fans. Your 3.0 is color-coded in blue. Your hot swap drive is right there. These do pull out, and then they do slide back in. Nice. What's this? This is, there you go. So you can help lock your, that's just a turn, a pop. So you turn, pop it off, turn, pop it back on. So, for your base, still gotta find that screw before I leave. Remind me, find that screw. Your hot swap bay, your expansion ports. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 of your little stances right there for your motherboard, which is nice. So, and we'll open you up and I'll show you what the faceplates look like, so you can see if you decide you want the faceplates on or not. I, for one, will be putting the faceplates on. They look like, there's like 4 of them actually, and they look like little transformer faceplates. There's actually 4 of them in the box. I'll have to read instructions later on how to pop them on, but there you go. Show you the box. 4 faceplates in the box. So you have 4 faceplates in that box. Okay. Close that box up. And there you go. And I can take this off because the fan is not connected, but show you a close-up of the fan, the Azza blue LED fan with the window, and it's all coated in plastic, so you are actually well protected when it's going to do. That's good. Let's just take the other side off. We'll put that side back on in a minute. Alright, so you're inside, nice and empty. Looks like you got plenty of space. You can mount your power supply right there. There are little pads right here, which are pretty nice. So you do have a little bit of padding on your power supply. I'm going to assume that's for maybe another power supply if you wanted. Like I said, you have all your cables for your fans, your front USB 3s, USB 2s, and audio all right here. Also, your reset button is really small, but your power supply on your top, power button is really big. I didn't show you that, but here, I'll show you that again. And I took the stuff out of it. You can see USB 3s, USB 2s, audio, power, reset, and your light for if it's doing work or not. Alright, so luckily these little thumb screws are actually pretty easy to take off. So 2 more thumb screws. Let's pop these bad boys off. They're really short thumb screws, so there's nothing drastic. So here I'll show you a close-up of these thumb screws because I know some of you guys are going to be curious how big the thumb screws are. They really aren't that big. They're really, really small thumb screws. So I am using a webcam from my computer for this, so you guys can see what you are looking at. And I'm putting this on the table so you guys can see the whole case. Okay, so these doors are a little tight, so they are a little hard to get off. Come on. There we go. Pop and slide. You have all your space back here for cable management. Maybe about an inch. You have a twist tie here. You have these twist tied, which is nice. More connection. Maybe an inch, half an inch, maybe a half an inch. It's not huge, but it's not too bad. So plenty of space, I think, to put all your wire management up. And especially since this is pushed out, as you can see, it is pushed out about another 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. You have plenty of space. So you probably, in this area alone, you probably have about an inch of space, I would guess. I am guessing on space dimensions here. So you can see all your spaces for cable management, your twist tie holes, your places for your motherboard. I don't know if there's an actual place to mount an SSD. Because I assume your motherboard goes here. Or up here. Maybe SSD can come down. I don't know. We would figure this out. I'm not opening a manual to figure this out, but you can figure it out yourself. But the base itself do have the spots to mount an SSD on. And I'll just show you again in case you forgot. You have your screw holes right here to mount an SSD on these, and these are really simply slide in. So they're plastic. These things are plastic, so just be careful with them. Other than that, they say this case weighs 22 pounds. The side panels are pretty heavy. The case itself is not that heavy. But again, you know, I haven't put these on and I haven't put the other things on. So the case itself may weigh 22 pounds when you get everything together. The case like this, bare bones, is definitely not 20 pounds. It's probably not even 15. It's not too big. It's a decent sized case. I'm actually excited about this case. I love the look out of it. I love the accents on it. I love the whiteness of it. It is, as I step on something, it is, I don't know. I don't think it, I wouldn't say it's some, just an FYI, mine has some fuzzies coming off the filter on the front. So just an FYI, fuzzies coming off the filter on the front. I can't tell if they're part of the filter or part of, or just rubberized stuff peeling. So what do I think about this case now that I own it? So there aren't many reviews on it. It looks nice. It's a really nice looking case. I'm pretty excited about it. Has a nice sleek look like this. If this is how you want to keep it, you can throw the guards on it and turn it Optimus Prime if you really want to. Side panels, I do kind of wish weren't as tight, but not too bad. I mean, I can live with the fact that they're super tight on there. It's not like it's not gonna be the end of the world in anybody's world. So we can pop the side panels on very easily. They are like just little line up the grooves, line up the grooves, line up the grooves, line up the grooves, line up the grooves. And I don't know, maybe I'm not, maybe I don't have this thing lined up correctly, but it is kind of a tight. I'll fight with it later. There we go. I think it's on. I don't know. I mean, it lines up pretty well when you go to put it back on, which is always a good. Like I said, these little screws are really short. Really short screws, so you will lose them, but it doesn't take much for them to come off once you get them unscrewed. So as you can see, I have actually, once I got things lined up, the side panel went on pretty well lined up too. If this bottom screw wants to go on, I don't know if it does right now. There we go, it's on. Some screws, I don't know if I got to show you. I'm finding stuff as I go. Some screws are right there on the little thumb screws. So this is going to be a joy to work with. I like the size. As you can see, what do I have that compare it to? I don't have anything to really compare it to right now. But it's a decent size case, full tower case. Which is something to compare it to. I mean, I could pull out like a Hallmark ornament, but that's not going to do you any good on comparison. So, it's a decent sized case. It's going to look nice. I can't wait to start putting the insides in it. I think I actually did a good choice. For 80 bucks, the top is plastic, the side panels are steel, the inside is steel. These are plastic, so you do get a lot of plastic on it. And I hope that doesn't bother people as much as it may bother some people. To me, it's not going to make a difference. You can see the filters like this. So these were really simple to pop off. So let's just call a spade here. It's not going to be your upper class tier 1 case. That's not what you're looking for. You're on a budget. You want a full tower case, and you want something that does the job. Without connecting anything to it yet, I think this may be the thing that does the job. What comes in here? So calling a spade, it's not the greatest case in the world, but it's definitely not something that I would overlook. What do we got in here? Oh, geez, we have more stuff, more twist ties. We have steel brackets, which I don't know what they're for. A speaker for your motherboard. That's what I like to see. A lot of screws. And a guide that should tell you everything you should get, but you're a pin assignment, so. So that's what you get in a case. I mean, like I said, let's call a spade a spade. It's for $80, not too bad. Would I spend on more than $80 on it? I'd probably go with a different case if it costs more than $80 right now. I think for a budget case, I think this is actually going to be fun to build with. I like the size. I like the look. It doesn't look too bad with the faceplates off. That actually looks pretty slick. It actually looks better than what I thought it did in the pictures. I like the fact that it does come with 1, 2, 3, 4 fans. 4 fans pre-installed. I personally like that. I don't know if these are the greatest fans in the world, but if it saves you from having to change things later, I don't know if this top pops off. Maybe it does. I can't tell. I think it does. I think it actually does pop off. I think there's 2 screws up here. I think there's 2 blue spots up here. Screws. I'm not popping that off. Screw that. Just turn it back the other way. So, I think this top panel does come off, but I'm not going to pop it off right now. It has to for get your water cooling in there. But you have lots of space for water cooling. I think you have a lot of space in here. First case I ever bought. Sides are metal. Top is plastic. Front is definitely plastic. Feet are plastic. Bottom is metal. So bottom's metal. The fact that you have 2 filters. All your stuff is filtrated, it seems like. You have a nice big slot. You have your water grommet cooling, as you can see up here and up here. So, like I said, I think for the price right now, you can't beat it. $80, at least to the 28s. I think then it goes up into the rebates going to the 28s. I'm excited to start building with this case. I have babbled on for 22 minutes about a case that I haven't even put anything inside of it yet. There you go. This is part 1. So, let's recap. Before we get into stuff, I know some of you are going, well, you got the case, what's going inside? Because I've never seen your other videos. Power supply. HX70 from Corsair. Boom. Processor. Intel 7 487-700K. RAM. G-Skill 8 gigs, 2 4-gig sticks. Ripjaws X. Hard drive is a 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte. Western Digital Black. Hard drive. Still in the bubble wrap because I have no need to take it out yet. And your motherboard is, which I'm sure what some of you probably really care about, is the Gigabyte Z87X-D3H. So this is pretty much the pieces. This is the pieces of the puzzle. This is where they're going. This is how they're getting there. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Sorry you guys can't see my face. I'm sure you guys don't care about my case. Sure, this is all the stuff you care about, from the computer case to the externals to the internals to whatever else. It's coming together. Coming together very slowly, but it's coming together. Still waiting for the graphics card to see how well that's going to fit in. Still waiting on some other pieces that I have to order. I have to order an optical drive. Thinking about the SSD still. And I have to still order. How the hell am I going to run it? Windows. So, still pieces need to be ordered. I think I have to order a cable for this hard drive because it didn't come with a cable. And I don't have one, so I might have to order a cable for the hard drive, which is okay. Whatever. I gotta check and see, make sure nothing else comes. Nothing comes with a cable to connect that. So, there you go. The start is there. This is what it starts to look like. This is what you end up with when you're building a computer. You end up with a bunch of pieces and nothing inside. We have pieces. We have lots of pieces. I don't know why I just put that in front of the RAM. It's like, where did my RAM go? But we have a whole crap load of pieces. Motherboard, memory, power supply, processor, case. Getting there, 6 pieces. As the hard drive falls inside. That's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys following the series. If you can't tell, I'm very excited to get this thing going and started, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, thumbs up, whatever you want to do with this video, because we will have a good time with it. Take it easy. Peace!